Although, of course, that's stupid. Why would I start recording now when I'm humming the Jeopardy theme in my head? Did you steal my Easter pencil?
Yeah, I sharpened it for you.
You did indeed.
But it broke.
Probably once a pencil breaks once, it's pretty much impossible to resharpen it.
Okay. First of all, I must decide what is going on the horizontal.
Time.
Excellent. Time goes down here. So, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. Time in hours. Cool? What goes on the vertical? Distance. I'm going to go up by 25s. Actually, 25 might not be enough. Let's go up by 50s. Does it really matter? No. All right. Let's start. At 0 time, is he any distance from home? No. So it starts at 0, 0. Right? For the first 2 hours, he leaves home and he travels 140 kilometers at a constant speed. So apparently, he drove out of his driveway and immediately got up to his speed and didn't have to change it once. So no stop signs, no stoplights, no lane changes, no traffic.
Actually, technically, he drove.
Yes. Amazingly, he went from no speed at all to the constant speed of 70 kilometers an hour. Which is, of course, not true, but we'll draw it anyway. If it is constant, what does the line look like?
It's linear, so it's straight.
Straight line. For 2 hours. Out to 2 and up to 140. Did everybody draw that line correctly? Straight line from 0, 0, time it took 2, distance it took 140. Is everyone good? There is A. Cool? What happened then? He visited Grandma for 1 hour. Did his distance change? No, but did time march on? So what kind of line must I draw?
Straight line, horizontal.
Horizontal, flat line. There is B. Now here is where half of you are going to screw up. He then goes back towards home for 50 of the kilometers. So does the line go up or down now?
Oh, 90 kilometers.
Oh, wait a minute.
Does the line go up or down? Up. Why? Because it's distance traveled.
Darn.
How far was the car driving? Not how far was it from home. Do you understand? Here is what I mean. So, first of all, he drives 50 kilometers towards home. Does it say how long he takes? No. Does it say it's constant? No. So, but I do know that, I'm going to change colors, that for some amount of time, he goes 50 more K, yes? Agreed? What happens then? He stops 30 minutes for supper. He stops. Does time carry on?
Yes.
So it's a flat line for how far?
30 minutes.
30 minutes, which is half an hour. There's C. And then he drives home taking the same 2 hours. But he's 50 kilometers closer to home, isn't he?
Yeah.
So can the line be this steep?
No.
No, it's got to be more or less steep.
But it would be Do you use a 90? 90?
We'll get to that in a second. Is it more or less steep at the
It's
end?
less steep at the end.
Less steep. Why?
Because you're not traveling as much.
Yes, he travels less distance in the same amount of
So
time.
it's total distance traveled, so you have to add.
So we still go upwards at a less of an angle. There is D. Is everybody cool? Okay, the blue line is distance versus time, because it's distance traveled. What if I asked you to do distance from home? What would happen here?
Going backwards.
It would go down because he's on his way home. It would be flat, and then it would go down this way and end there. Does everyone understand the difference? The red line is displacement versus time. Okay? Now, I'm going to give you a visual aid while you write that down. I am at the starting position. How far am I from my starting position? 0. Have I traveled any distance?
Nay.
No. All right. Now, 1, 2. Have I traveled a distance?
2.
How far?
2
2
steps.
steps. Distance. How far have I displaced myself
0.
for you guys? 2 steps left, which would be positive or negative? Negative. Left is negative. Right? Now, 1, 2. Where am I?
0.
At 0. How much distance have I traveled? 4. 2 steps there, 2 steps back. How far have I displaced myself?
0.
0, because I'm back where I started. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to get a couple of new words for you. All right? Distance is a magnitude, which means it is simply a value, no direction. Right? If I drive from here to Williams Lake, I drive 600 kilometers. Got it? End of discussion. But if I want my displacement to Williams Lake, it must be 600 kilometers north. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I can drive 600 kilometers from here in any direction. Well, except west, because I'll be in the middle of the ocean. But let's pretend I could.
And
If I say I'm driving for 600 kilometers, do you have any idea where I'm going to end up?
no.
No, I could be anywhere on a circle that has a radius of 600 kilometers, couldn't I? Anywhere on that circle, because that's a distance. If I make it a displacement and I give it a direction, do you know exactly where I am?
Yes.
Yes. Displacement is a vector,
Yeah, and then
which means it has a value and direction. Now in math class, direction is always plus or minus, yes? What's up? Plus. What's down? Minus. What's left?
right, or positive.
Minus.
Oh, sorry.
My left. Sorry, what's left? Minus. What's right?
Positive.
Positive. Okay? In math class. In the real world, what's north? Positive. What's south?
Negative.
Negative. What's up?
Positive.
What's down?
Negative.
Negative. What's east?
Left.
Positive. What's west?
Negative.
Negative. What's forward?
Positive.
Positive. What's reverse?
Negative.
Negative. Does everybody understand
Yeah.
vectors and magnitude? Okay? I'll give you another example. I am driving 80 kilometers an hour. Is that a vector or a magnitude?
80 kilometers, that's a magnitude.
Magnitude, because you don't know what direction I'm going. I'm driving 80 kilometers an hour west.
Vector.
Vector, because you know where I'm going. Okay? I am driving 80 kilometers an hour away from home. Positive or negative? Yeah, you do. I'm going away from home, my starting point. Positive or negative?
Negative. Positive.
Positive, because I'm going away from home. I turn around and come back at 80 kilometers an hour.
Negative. So then
Negative 80
your
kilometers an
displacement
hour.
becomes zero.
My displacement at the end of that hour will be zero. Everybody good?
Oh, is it because when you're leaving it's positive and when you're coming back it's negative? So that
Yep.
even makes it. Oh. I always ask.
Okay. This is where we're going to end. You guys are going to do what I just did. For Jack, you're going to do this for Alicia's race. So, you got to figure out how many things you need to describe. Go. Please be careful when you look at what that graph is of. It is not a distance, is it? Really? You're a meter away from me. I don't care. It could be the Queen of England and I would still be pissed off. I don't care. Put your phone the F away. If I see it again, it's mine. Tell your mother that you have spare time with which she can text you. Get her the Panther Planner so she knows when you're free. Got it?
Yes, Mr. Mayor.
Good. Does this graph tell you anything about the direction she is traveling?
No.
No. It only tells you the speed she is traveling. What is she doing from O to A? She is accelerating, or as Felix said, she's speeding up to a maximum speed of what?
4 meters per second.
8 meters per second.
But isn't that 2 seconds?
Speed is in meters per second. She's up to 8.
She's up to 8, but then
It took her 2 seconds.
it took her 2 seconds. So would
Yes.
is that the same as 4 meters per
No.
1 second?
No. In distance, you're right. But this is not distance in time, this is speed in time. So, this took 2 seconds. What is her top speed for the race? 8 meters per second. So, from A to B, she maintains 8 meters per second for 12 seconds. Yes? What happens from B to C? No. She slows down. No, it's totally not. I'll tell you why. She slows down for 2 seconds to a stop. Now, the questions that they will ask for this are things like, how long did the race take?
Well, for her, it's
No.
However long it was.
No. From beginning to when she slows down. Because why would she slow down before she crosses the finish line? So how long did the race take? 14 seconds. Josh said she slammed into a wall at B. If that was the case, what would her velocity have done? Dropped straight down. She did not crash into a wall because she took 2 seconds to slow down.
She could have like crashed into the wall.
No, she is not Supergirl. She did not break part of the way through the wall in her slowdown. Everybody good?
Just don't have enough information to confirm it.
That's where we're going to stop. You have no work to do for your 4-day weekend.
Oh.
but there's a cumulative exam. When's the cumulative exam?
The cumulative